the way it has been going, there's not much of a future. We're not unified, and I think with the continued government, we'll continue to divide.
You know, I consider myself a blue-collar guy. I guess you would call me middle class. It feels like it's harder and harder to get by week to week, month to month, year to year. About over 10 years ago, I bought myself a duplex, me, my wife, and my kid. And now it's 10 years later, I have 3 kids, and the idea of buying ourselves a bigger house, a new house, is a goal that seems more and more unachievable as things go on.
I work in the financial industry, and so I do see a lot of people being stretched thin, and I also see neck deep in credit.
In 1998, I came west from PEI. We started a good little business in the metal recycling industry. My wife made a choice to be a stay-at-home mom so we could income split. And then the Liberals get into government, and they decided that income splitting was not fair.
Every time you go into the grocery store, it's more money. You find yourself every few months, your bill gets higher and higher.
It would be really nice as a working mom to be able to have the hard-earned money that you work for to cover the costs of a healthy grocery bill.
The problem with the Liberals is they put everyone in the same basket. Small business is just like big business. Everyone has to pay their fair share. Well, I've paid my fair share on both personal taxes and business taxes, and the Liberals come up with another scheme where they want to increase the exclusion rate for capital gains. So if this is my retirement, my business. So if I sell my retirement, the Liberals want 33% of that retirement income for taxes, even though I paid my taxes, business and personal, all the way along.
As long as the government stays the way it is, I don't see it being very easy for anybody around here.
We've been in a bad situation long before Donald Trump came along, and it's the Liberals who've got us in that situation. Canada could be the richest country in the world if we would just use the resources we have and build our economy from the inside out.
I want a government that listens to us, that sees the small business owner or the single mom or the working mom or the working dad that's working their hardest and trying to make ends meet. These last 10 years have been challenging. Having a government that listens to you, that actually can pinpoint things that will boost the economy, that's what gets me excited.
Well, my hope for the future is to have somebody in power who's going to take care of people in my position, blue-collar guys, middle-class guys, who, you know, just want to have a good life for their family and their kids when they get my age. I don't want to see it going the other way.
So please, Maritimes, Eastern Canada, don't give the guys who've given us a bad past, don't give them another opportunity to give us an even worse past or a worse future.
I've always been Canadian. I was born Canadian. I love my country, and to have a government that professes its love for the country just as much as I love my country, if not more, is exciting.